Hi guys, it's Raja from Raja Tech Tips YouTube channel. Today we're gonna talk about a story about the PC you can see behind me. This PC started its life in 2012. It may look modern and nice and RGB-ish, but it's not modern at all. In 2012, I decided to build my first ever gaming PC, and let's see how it went.
ليه اسمه واي فاي؟ عشان البروسيسورات القوية اللي هي كور اي فاي يعني عد شغلي يعني بس وكمان كولر رحت مع مشان سعره كان كويس يعني خرافي السرعة طبعا هذا 555 رام DDR3 على الألعاب. معنا صرفوا عم بتصرفوا بدي احكوا يلا. أول شيء هي لك اللي بدك إياها. هذا بورد باور بutton.
As you saw, I looked way different than I look right now. I was way younger and with a weird hairstyle. Let's jump to the main idea of the video. As you guys saw from the thumbnail and the title, I upgraded my age-old PC with a 1070 GTX 1070 from Nvidia. This card is an amazing card. Until now, it's comparable with some modern cards brand new, like the GTX 660 Super and the 660 Ti. When I built my computer, I had a GTX 660, which was good for its time. But now, in this age of AAA games with amazing graphics, it doesn't work anymore. We need something stronger and bigger. Every single video on YouTube tells you to upgrade your CPU and motherboard and RAM, and you need to get the latest things. My pocket did not allow me. So I decided just to upgrade my GPU. So I went browsing on my local used market website to find the best deal. And I found this amazing card, P&I GTX 1070 with 3 fans, an amazing design, and a red LED that I really hate because it's ruining the RGB-ness of the computer. This card transformed how my PC performed. I was shocked. I thought my processor is very old and it couldn't handle a card like this. But I was so wrong. Installation was very easy, as you might expect. You just remove the card from the PCI slot. Before removing it, of course, you have to remove the screw and remove the power cable, and then put the new one in, and then put back the screw on the power cable. After doing that, I just checked that I'm running the latest NVIDIA drivers to assure that I'm having the maximum performance possible. Then I started using my computer again. I was shocked by the difference. I got 2 to 3 times more performance than my old GPU in gaming, in AAA games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Batman. One of my favorite games is Batman Arkham Knight and the Arkham series in general. I can see details, I can see rain, I can see the dust. It's amazing. Not only gaming, even in daily use, using Google Chrome. I couldn't believe it. I used to have some hiccups while browsing YouTube and viewing some 4K videos. Now it's gone. I can watch up to 8K video with no problems at all. Plus, in editing, because my old GPU doesn't support the new NVENC and the GTX 1070 has it, it made my workflow even easier. It made it faster, and now I can edit in a much better way in an 8-year-old PC. It is completely amazing what the NVENC engine can transform in Premiere Pro. So it changed the speed of the rendering, it changed the effects, it changed how fast everything renders. So it made my life much easier. Let's talk about the negatives that I still have with this PC. As I told you before, it's still performing in a good way, but we can't forget that it's a 4-core CPU. It doesn't even have hyper-threading. So multitasking is an issue, even though I have enough RAM and I have around 20 gigabytes of RAM. But sometimes we notice some noticeable hiccups, some noticeable like the computer freezes or something due to the load on the processor. The first thing that shoots up to 100% is the processor. Even when doing some simple stuff like installing some new programs or compressing some files. So this is the downside, but that doesn't mean that it's not usable. I have this thing overclocked to 4.6 gigahertz. That's why I have a water cooler. So now I've talked to you about how the computer performs out of my experience. Let's show you now some benchmarks so you can see how does this card perform if you have the same processor and if you are considering the same upgrade. Conclusion, guys, media, and especially social media and YouTube, when you watch it every day, and I'm one of them, you get this urge and you want the newest things, you want the latest and greatest, but that doesn't mean that your old stuff can't still work. This PC is working fine. I can work with the negatives, and if you have a similar spec PC, I would really encourage you, instead of buying a whole new PC, just upgrade the GPU, and I will show you the other upgrades that I did to the system to make it not only perform better than it was before, but to look much better. Stay tuned for the next episodes of this series. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I've always wanted to share my thoughts about technology and to share my passion with you guys. If you loved this video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you didn't, leave a thumbs down, and please subscribe and share your thoughts and your ideas in the comments below. And thank you for watching my first ever video. The next video will be out next week, so stay tuned. Bye bye.